All right, so we're diving deep today
Deep, deep
into,
into the 19th century
yeah, with American Treasure.
by Lloyd Joshua Sams.
Yes, a pretty incredible historical saga. It really takes us back to a pretty pivotal time. This is the early 1800s. And
America on the edge.
yeah, absolutely. The nation's really grappling with slavery,
Yeah.
on the brink of civil war.
Yeah, a lot of turmoil.
And right at the center of it all, Sams gives us these two amazing characters.
Thomas and Sammy.
Yeah, best friends.
With a pretty big dream.
Huge dream.
Harvard Law.
Harvard Law. Now, this is not your average aspiration, especially back then.
No, not at all. I mean, thinking about the times,
Yeah.
the societal norms, the limited opportunities.
Especially for Sammy.
Yeah.
As an African American during that time.
The Mason-Dixon line,
Yeah.
Just a line on a map.
Right.
But for so many, it was this huge barrier.
Freedom, opportunity,
And
everything.
the daily realities.
Yeah.
The constant threat of violence.
Limited access to basic things like education, resources. It's hard to even fathom.
And for these two young men to even dream of Harvard Law.
It's a challenge to the very system.
To the status quo.
Absolutely. And what
Yeah.
I find just incredible, and I don't know if you felt this way, but the way Sams just weaves in these real life historical figures.
Oh, seamlessly.
I mean,
It's like you're right there with them.
yeah, Harriet Tubman,
And Jenner Truth.
Phyllis Wheatley.
Yeah.
I mean, these are giant. These are the people shaping the conversation.
Yeah, leading the fight.
For freedom, for justice.
Think about it. You're Thomas, you're Sammy, you're in their shoes. You have the chance to meet Harriet Tubman, this woman who risked everything,
Time and time again.
leading enslaved people to freedom through the Underground Railroad.
The courage.
Her determination. Can you imagine?
Inspiring I don't even know. It's beyond inspiring.
It's life-changing, I think, for them, for anyone.
Absolutely. And it shows them, and I think for us as readers too, it shows us the power of taking action.
Even when it feels like you're up against the impossible.
And then you've got these other incredible figures too, champions of change in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Hall, Booker T. Washington, Norris Wright Cooney.
Each of them contributing in such important ways.
Yeah, like Prince Hall.
A fascinating figure, really prominent in the abolitionist movement.
And such a leader in the Freemasonry movement.
Gosh, it was so crucial, especially for African Americans at that time.
Yeah, it was this space,
For social connection.
intellectual exchange.
When so much of society was trying to shut them out.
Yeah, segregate them.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have Booker T. Washington.
Champion of education.
Self-reliance.
Founded the Tuskegee Institute.
Yeah, empowering a whole generation through vocational training.
Giving them the skills, the knowledge.
And Norris Wright Cooney. I mean, this guy was fearless.
Labor leader.
Activist.
Fighting tirelessly.
For economic justice, for social justice.
For a more equitable world.
And all these efforts, all these struggles, they lead to the creation of these lasting institutions, right?
Yeah.
Like Howard University, the George School for Negroes.
Providing those educational opportunities.
That were systematically denied.
Beacons of hope.
And they're still here.
Still impacting lives today.
I mean, it's amazing to see that ripple effect,
Yeah.
that impact that just continues. But American Treasure, it's not just a history book, is it?
No.
It's a story about the power of friendship, of human connection in the face of, such adversity.
Their friendship, it's the anchor. It's what keeps them going.
Thomas and Sammy, their bond, it helps them through.
Through the really treacherous waters of a divided nation.
They support each other, they challenge each other, they push each other to be better.
And that shared ambition.
Yeah.
It fuels their resilience.
And it's not just about their own futures, is it?
Yeah. No, it's about something bigger.
They're fighting for a more just and equitable society for everyone.
It's about equality.
About justice.
About creating a better world.
Their individual journeys, they're part of this larger struggle for civil rights.
Absolutely. And I think that's something we can all take away from this story.
Yeah.
That even in the face of immense challenges,
Societal challenges, personal challenges,
individual actions matter.
they can make a difference.
They can shape the course of history.
So as you're reading American Treasure, I think it's really important to think about how these echoes, these historical echoes, are still resonating with us today.
How they're still relevant.
And what can we learn from their struggles?
From their resilience.
What can we learn from their fight for justice?
And how can we apply those lessons to our own lives?
Yeah, to the world around us. Keep those questions in mind as you continue your journey with American Treasure.
And until next time,
Happy reading.
happy reading.